Right, hello everyone and welcome back to Liberty City. I am going to be doing a patrol of the ports of Liberty City here today. Now, I don't actually have a... Okay, well, I guess patrol of the ports will have to wait. Yeah, I no longer have my old transport police vehicles, any of them installed, so I'm just using this instead. And this is a semi-armed patrol, so I
order you to stop that vehicle!
I'm equipped with pistol, but not the machine guns and things. Reason for that is, in my local area, this vehicle is used for routinely armed police officers who carry with them their pistols and tasers, but not a great deal else. Right, so you went blazing through that red light, didn't you?
ID papers, please. What?
You forgot it at home. Okay. Well, we'll give you a citation. 3 points in your license and a £60 fine for running through that red light.
Gracias, have a good one.
Okay, and you paid. Okay, he's gonna let me out, good man. Right, so I'm now no longer at all on the road towards the port. Great! In fact, there's too much traffic. So, let's come off here. I'm kind of half regretting my introduction at the moment because I can almost guarantee now that I am not going to get to the ports at any point in this patrol. I almost guarantee it. Right, I think this is maybe the drunk driver coming towards us. Yep.
Pull over, now!
Hi! Where are you going? Okay, so they are stopping. It's curious. Let's see if they're going to stay stopped or not.
Well, hello.
Right, okay, so we've had reports from the public that you have been drinking today, madam. Let me see your ID, please.
Show me your ID.
Totally.
Thank you.
Okay, phone that through to control. It's Dina Ortega.
Is everyone a city driver?
Come on, get past me, taxi driver. And there are 2 active warrants, so even if you weren't drinking, and we get the impression that you have been, you're going to be under arrest anyway. So, if I could just ask you to step out of the vehicle.
You're a pig.
Tell you what, sure, let's just get some road cones out here. Just to keep a little bit of a safe area.
Stop! Liberty City Police!
Come on, miss. Surrender for us, please.
Place both of your hands up on your head, please.
Good stuff. Ish. Anyway, you are still wildly drunk. Right. You're under arrest because you're wanted on warrant, and you're also under arrest for driving over the prescribed limit of alcohol. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention one question, something that you later rely on in court. Not that you can understand this at the moment, so let's get her off the road.
Excuse me?
Okay, so while this is happening, I will get her car moved to a safe location. Right. I think she has got her ish. Let's pick up our road cones now. Pick him up. Excellent. Right, okay. So she is now back in the police car. Well, she's most of the way there. We're gonna get off the road.
We have a suspect in custody.
Okay, people, move along. Let's get on with our jobs.
Right, okay, so, one under arrest for drunk driving and one person ticketed. This is the worst dockyard patrol in history. In fact, I don't even know where I am.
Unit reports an offender that requires transporting in Leftwood.
Okay, right, so. We are, in general, heading for this location.
100 yards.
So we've got that entered into the GPS.
Left. In 200 yards, turn left.
I'm trying to ignore that taxi as much as I can because I don't want to have to deal with it, but I don't think I'm going to have much of a choice.
Pull over now. You have been warned. These lights are for fucking pussies.
Man, ain't that
Where you going?
Please make a U-turn where safe. Please proceed to highlighted route.
Right. Let us go talk to this taxi driver.
Hello.
Right. So we've stopped you
Reckless driving.
for obviously doing what you were doing.
Uh-huh. Thanks.
Fidel Sanchez. Right, let's run you through on the computer. Right, sir, you have a license and there are no warrants. So, what's going to be happening to you, you are going to get 3 points on your license and a $40 fine for speeding, and 3 points on your license and a $60 fine for going through the red light. So, that's a $100 fine in total, and 6 points on your license. So you can make arrangements to pay that
Have a good one.
and get on your business. And we're actually at the docks. We'll go have a quick patrol of the ferry terminal.
In 200 yards, turn right.
No point in coming back to that later because there probably won't be any boats arriving late on at night.
You have arrived.
I have indeed. Thank you very much, GPS. Right, so everyone looks fine. Officers here seem to have things largely under control. And I can't see any people that might be causing a problem, which is fine. So, this place. Now,
You should always use a phone book to beat up cops. Doesn't leave any bruises.
right.
Say.
Okay, let's deal with this guy. I did notice him turn around as soon as I got near him, and now he's talking about beating up cops. So,
I got them right there. Stop what you're doing.
come on, you. Let's find out who you are, if I can, please. Let's. If you could hand me your ID. Good man. Okay. So Edmund Mullins. That's quite some moustache you got there, sir. No active warrants, alright. Let us... We are worried about people doing drugs at these places at this time of night, so we're just going to have a quick check, make sure you've got nothing on you that you shouldn't have.
Excuse me, late for work, sorry, excuse me.
Attention, all units. Reports of a mugging in Alderney City.
Right. You are free to go, but please, if you could just leave the area.
Can't stay here. Move along, please.
Right, okay. Now, we have this to deal with. A mugging somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where.
In 200 yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn left.
So we are left here. And we will stop at this. Ah, okay, that's a pass now.
You have arrived.
Right, okay, so this could potentially be a problem, so I'm just gonna keep my taser at the ready just in case it's required. Oh, and he's got a gun as well. Come on, drop it. Drop the gun.
Both of your hands up on your head, please.
Drop it. Good, good man. Right, okay. Oops, it is. So, you're under arrest for attempted robbery. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention when questioned something that you're allowed to rely on in court. You are also under arrest for possession of an illegal firearm on the streets of this here city. Oh, in fact, actually, I'm just gonna leave him here just because I've had problems before when you move suspect away from the area. The police still come to this area anyway. I haven't said that, I might just move him to the roadside. Nope, they're coming in the alley. Exactly what I...
Suspect heading south in Alderney City.
Exactly what I said would happen. Right, so he's now clearing away. And we will let the custody sergeant deal with them.
We have the suspect in custody.
Excellent.
It's all over, folks. Please disperse.
And the victim has now decided to peg it. So, let's go back on patrol. So we've done one stop and search at the ferry terminal, which didn't amount to very much. We did had one arrest for drunken driving and wanted on warrant, a couple of traffic stops. So let's now head back towards here. We want to go down and have a wee drive around the ports, make sure there's no one untowards hanging around, so we'll set that in our GPS.
Turn right.
And we will make towards that area.
Assistance required for a criminal fleeing a crime scene in Alderney City.
I am trying to press the join pursuit button, but it's not actually letting me, so... Oh well. If I can be of assistance later on, then I will be.
Attention, all units. We have a report of a reckless driver
That's down
in
here.
Ordinary City.
50 yards. Turn
Oh, disregard.
right.
Alright, well, I'm down this way anyway.
Please proceed to highlighted route. Please make a U-turn where safe.
No, sod off.
Calculating route. Please make a U-turn where safe.
It's one of the VDH
In
spawn
4
scripts that just never
yards.
work. It just...
Turn
Ambulance comes out, dicks around for a while, and then nothing happens.
Ever get the feeling that people don't like smokers anymore?
Regular radio really stinks.
I don't do small talk, alright?
Get hot dogs here!
It's 11:30 in the morning. Wait, let me try that again. It's 11:30 at night. Why are you still out selling hot dogs? Alright, game, behave.
Maybe I can accessorize them.
Units, please be advised. We have a report of
That's in the docks.
car in Normandy.
right. Turn left.
Yeah, that is in the
Immediately
dockyards.
Left.
Sierra Oscar to all units. Suspect last seen in
It's a contained area. How hard can it be to find them? Let me in.
Normandy.
In 50 yards. Turn left.
Sierra Oscar to all units. Suspect last seen in a dark green dunderee.
I can see him. I can see him just after the tower, the crane tower thing. Or I thought I could. Shit. Crap. Is that him? No, that's unmarked. No, okay, he's gone. Shit. The one thing that we had in the docks, and we lost him. I was sure I could see him just after this crane, but obviously not. That's not what I wanted.
Okay, people, move along. Let's get on with our jobs.
Ugh, my game's doing that. Hang on, 1 second. Sorry, every now and again my game starts behaving weird where it has high frame rates, but the frame rates are pulsing. So it's like it stutters on and off. It's weird. Right, so anyway, it is now midnight, so anyone who is seen in this area is a little bit suspicious. There should be nothing coming in and out of the port. So a man like him, for a very good example, we need to make sure that they're not planning on breaking into any of...
Sierra Oscar to all units. We've got an offender that requires transporting in Ordinary City.
Crap, okay, fine. But we're watching you.
Sierra Oscar to all units. Suspect heading west on a Sahara Road.
Open the gate. Right, so they're off to our right.
Suspect is in some sort of car.
Some sort of car. Oh great, he's next to
Suspect is now
forklift.
driving a yellow forklift.
Step out of the car now.
Come on. God damn it.
Looks like he's going westbound in a yellow forklift in Ordinary City.
You know, I can quite safely say I don't think I've ever chased a forklift in GTA. Right, I got the tasers out.
Don't even think about making a move.
Right, okay, so they've got that under control. So, given that they do, I want to go see about that shady looking guy who was back in the ports. He may very well have gone now, but if he's still there, or if any of his buddies are still there, because there's no guarantee he was alone, we'll get them stopped and searched. So we'll just make their own blues. And it was a left here, and he was outside the Redwood Cigarettes place. Here. Now he's moved on. He's despawned, but we'll just take a little walk around the area, make sure there's no one else hanging around. Let's see if these gentlemen have any business to be here. Right. Hello, gents.
Over there. Hey, stop.
I want to speak to, in fact, actually, you know what? You're alright, just everyone,
Come on now, sir. You know you can't.
let's move
stay
on.
there.
Let's speak to this guy who I didn't notice leaning up against the wall. You are slightly shady. No, I want this guy. No, I remain one thing. This gentleman here.
Hey, you! Halt!
Right, sir, can I ask who you are and what you're doing here today?
On your head, please.
And I pressed the wrong button, so we're going to do the frisk first. Alright, okay. Given that it's 2:30 in the morning and you're here in the dockyards where no one is working and you're hidden in the shadows, I want to make sure you have nothing on you that you shouldn't.
Or I'll shoot.
And of course you have drugs. Right, so you're under arrest for the possession of a classified substance. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you fail to mention when questioned something that you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. And that's exactly what we were here to try and catch. So, that's a pretty good result. Hey, where you going? Where you going, mate?
Me, motherfucker.
I think all the other units are still tied up dealing with that, that person who was making off from officers back up the hill, so we'll put him in our car until such a time as other officers can get to us.
We can't stop him.
Whoops.
Send me all you got.
I pressed the wrong button. My bad.
Dispatch arm response team from Fort Tudor for an officer who's activated their emergency button.
That was my bad. I meant to try and see if, because every now and again the unit that's sent out to you will despawn before it gets to you. So, ooh. Ah, my textures are starting to unload. Alright, okay. That's annoying. Just play through for a little minute, see if it'll fix itself out. It seems not too shabby. Let's see how long you can travel in a given direction. Facing only one way. Okay, right, it's broken. Okay, so I think we'll just drive this gentleman back to the prison ourselves, which I shall do off camera because of a hilarious lack of textures. So, back in a minute. Hello everyone, I am talking after the fact again. I did try and restart my game in order to get rid of the 2 open callouts, which would have prevented me from taking any more, but unfortunately when I did, the save file was corrupted and I couldn't get back onto it despite trying several times. So this is going to be the end of this patrol, so thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.